The question is being asked, with help, could Australia build our own Virginia-class submarines to ease America's construction woes? The Chief of Australia's Navy has told Sky News he believes America can meet the challenge, but when a key US admiral was asked in Brisbane overnight, didn't sound that confident.
Sky News first met Rear Admiral Lincoln Ripsteck last September. As America's man on the ground, it was his job to bring AUKUS to life in Australia.
Across the board in America, we're all in here.
The highly respected Admiral has been promoted to an even bigger role. But with AUKUS under review in Washington, Sky asked him if he had confidence Australia would get 3 of these Virginia-class submarines as promised. The ambiguous answer may prove telling.
I have a very large sense of pride in all the work that we've done together with our Australian counterparts and the amount of resolve to do the things that we've been tasked to do.
Sky asked our Chief of Navy if it's time our government pushed for Australia to be given the chance to build key components of the Virginia-class submarines for ourselves.
That'll be a political decision, Jonathan, if we choose to go down that path. But in talking of moonshots, you are talking about the nation that put the man on the moon in about a 6-year period, right, from start to finish. So we're talking about doubling production of a known capability with a known design. So I think let's just give them a go. They understand the challenge.
With Allied forces preparing to remember the 80th anniversary of victory in the Pacific, a rare Ohio-class submarine is in our waters. At 170 metres long, it's 30 metres bigger than a Virginia-class and twice the size of our subs. This one was previously part of America's doomsday nuclear ballistic missile fleet, then converted to fire cruise missiles by the dozen.
Just the size really brings a larger punch.
The mess where the crew eats is probably 6 times bigger than where our submariners eat on a Collins.
Weekly, you can count on Taco Tuesday. Saturdays, we do burgers and pizza.
The control room is a wall of dazzling buttons. The periscope controlled with an Xbox controller. The steering done by teenagers.
They don't even have a license to drive a vehicle. But we qualify them to drive a huge submarine underwater. It's just really impressive.
We get very excited to do our jobs, you know. We don't get an opportunity to really like play with the torpedoes, you know. They're pretty explosive. So.
Men and women both serve but sleep in separate chambers. This is the hatch where Navy SEALs can leave and climb back into the sub when underwater. There's an area for them to shower off and a place to train.
And we have a lot more workout equipment for them to stay in shape while they're underway.
If America was to have launched nuclear weapons from this vessel, the button would have been pressed in here.
Pretty intense?
It is, yes.
This submarine is big, it's bold, and it is brutal. While not confirmed, it's rumoured that it was an Ohio-class submarine which launched the first knockout blows against Iran's nuclear facilities. On that day, more than 24 Tomahawk missiles were fired. But if push came to shove, this submarine could fire more than 150 Tomahawk missiles in what is a stunning display of firepower.
Being undetected means that we're unlocated. And therefore, it keeps your adversaries at bay in terms of, like I mentioned, even in peacetime, there's still geopolitical influence with that because there is a flexible response that you don't know where it's coming from. And again, with, I would suggest, a great length at which we could reach out and touch someone.
In a sea of predators, this sub is America's biggest. The plan is to work out how to keep it hiding in the deep for years longer. Jonathan Lee, Sky News.